testing out some technology today, so you can see everybody's name scrolling across the bottom down there. Good. And Timmons was smart enough to put me first too. That's what I like to see.
Well, we're like I say, testing out the stream, learning some things. Trying to improve what we can do around here, and now we have found that we need a computer upgrade.
Yeah, we definitely need a computer upgrade.
So giving my father-in-law Jeff Blale a call at Computer Electronics here very soon.
There you go. Good idea. Guys, we were talking about Hulk Hogan before we went to break, and you heard Real American. Now, Hale did bring up, before Real American, little trivia, he came out to Eye of the Tiger. That was his original in WWF, was Eye of the Tiger.
Why?
No,
Rocky III.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. Yeah, that's why I used it. And then, I remember as a kid, Nick, you're out of this. As a kid, Junkyard Dog came out to Another One Bites the Dust. Mm-hmm. The Road Warriors came out to Iron Man. It was those kind of songs that people came out to, and it would hit, and you'd be like, yes, this is amazing. And that was really the first times that people came out to music, was back in those early 80s days, So that was right. That was a lot of fun.
It perfectly in with it. That's why the whole rock and wrestling connection worked.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Segueing right into music, how about Coldplay? Oh, my gosh. It was a week ago, which seems like two years ago now, but...
I feel like it was yesterday, James.
Yeah,
as many of the memes that they got out there, my heavens.
Yeah, everybody has... I hate to say this poor guy, because...
No.
But...
He's threatening to sue Coldplay.
I know. It's so stupid the way everything that he's done is stupid. The way he handled it that night was stupid. The way he handled it afterward was stupid.
The moment?
Yeah, in the moment, completely.
Act normal.
Yeah, just act like you're watching a concert.
Nobody would know.
But this guy basically passes out, and then the girl just turns her back.
Turns her back and runs.
Yeah.
If they would have just played it cool, it would have been a local problem.
Exactly.
Instead it's a global problem.
Yeah, if they would have played it cool, there probably would have been somebody in that 60,000 people go, hey, that's Bob. Who is that he's with?
Yeah.
But then they start acting like crazy people, and even Chris Martin from Coldplay is like, oh, I think we just caught some people having an affair.
I'd love to know what it did for their streams. It had to have given them a huge boost.
Can you imagine?
My gosh, yeah.
Yeah, can you imagine how many millions of hits Coldplay got, and how many people probably who had never even listened to Coldplay that now listen to Coldplay because of this stupid guy?
Because this situation is a prime example of the old saying, the guy got caught with his pants down.
Right. Yeah,
basically how you can do it.
Yeah.
So
got caught with his arms around.
Right.
Luminate is the website claiming this, but they say conservatively 25% increase in their streams based off of this.
Wow. That's but you got to think somebody as big international artist as Coldplay, 25% is a lot of people.
Oh, it's got the number. It says, let's see.
We need a scandal.
Yeah, we do need a scandal.
We don't have enough of those.
Yeah. Shoot,
jump from 28.7 million to 35.7 million. So that's
a lot of people. Yeah, that is a lot of people. I'm good for a scandal every now and then, though, honestly.
But you guys think about it for a minute. This guy apparently has absolutely no gumption to me. If I was Coldplay, I'd send him thank you stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see what Astronomer did yesterday?
No, what did they do?
They hired Gwyneth Paltrow to be their spokesperson.
Yeah.
Which is what's the Coldplay lead singer?
Chris Martin.
His ex-wife, correct?
Yeah.
They put out a really funny video where she was answering questions, and all the questions were like, what the F is happening? And then she's just like, yeah, everything an astronomer, this is what we do, just answering completely opposite questions. It's really great. You should watch it. It's pretty funny.
That's funny that they went that direction with it.
Which the dude, he got hired somewhere else 5 days later in the same position, CEO for another.
Yeah, he's not hurting.
Yeah, he's fine. Yeah.
And I would think anybody that would go through a scandal like this, you can find a way to make some money. From it,
he's going to lose money unless he had a prenup, but
yeah, that's true. He better gain some money because he's about to lose half of whatever he's got.
Well,
and then the girl that she was with is going to probably get some mone out of it too.
Absolutely.
Is he the new CEO of what's some dating app?
Ashley Madison or something?
Yes.
Is that still out there?
I mean, you think about it, some people, when it comes to common sense, they went to the bar when it was being passed out. This
Right.
guy, though, you've got to figure, the company he was at was pretty successful on the way up.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to still use him for his big business acumen.
Yeah.
I'd be upset if I was the woman, because not only did she get exposed there, but also like they were just like in the nosebleeds.
Yeah,
He had
yeah.
the money to just.
Yeah, they even had terrible tickets.
Yeah, how you gonna get exposed to a terrible seat? Like,
There was a picture though. Have you seen the other picture from a different angle? Like not the video, right?
No.
Everything was made from the video.
Yeah.
There's a picture kind of behind. It's from the stage behind Chris Martin looking out, and it's unfocused, but you can see those two clear as day, just wrapped up. I'll try and find it. I'll try and pull
Oh
it.
yeah, see if you can find that, because that would be funny to see. I haven't seen that yet.
Who I did feel bad for is there's another woman in the video, and everybody thought that it was a woman that worked there. She looks very similar.
Right, yeah.
But then it just wasn't her. It was just another woman.
Yeah.
That lady got all kinds of threats and harassment. That sucks.
Yeah,
You know,
it does, because she just got, I mean, she was cracking up, but I mean,
Yeah.
if you guys were sitting next to them, would y'all not be cracking up with what was going on?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if I don't know them.
Yeah,
Like, look
yeah.
at this jerk. Yeah.
If you didn't know them and they start acting like that, everybody's going wild, you
Yeah.
know?
Well, it looked like one of those, like, you know how NBA games will sometimes like do a fake proposal rejection. You
Right.
know, it looked like that. It looked fake, and then it
Yeah.
just wasn't.
Well, and I saw that one of the baseball teams that was like quick to react was the Phillies. And it was the very
Yeah.
next day they had the Philly fanatic and his girlfriend doing the same thing on Kiss Cam, and it was hilarious.
Yeah, it's become a trend now. Like all the sporting events are doing it. The
Yeah.
Coldplay Kiss Cam.
Yeah, and like trying to see your best. Okay, now here's what my question would be to you guys is, you've all been to games. I mean, we're all sports people. What's your like go to? Have you ever been on the Kiss Cam? And what's your go to? What do? Do you just plant one on whoever you're with, or what?
This is the worst version of this. One time I was at a Birmingham Bulls game, and I was waiting on my best friend Aaron to also get there, but he was running late. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna go in. I'll sit down, get the seats. The game was about to start. So I was by myself. And then they put the Kiss Cam on me, like to be like, haha, this guy's at the game alone.
lonely dude.
Yeah. So, like, and everybody just laughed at me.
Oh,
It
man.
was pretty brutal.
Yeah, you had to go to therapy.
I just went
after
along
that.
with it. I was like, oh yeah, kiss my drink or whatever, you know.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. You're like,
Yeah.
You got to crush it.
Yeah, just turn it up.
It's the rules, man. It's the law. I can't find that.
But yeah, that's-
Have y'all? But with your wives, have you guys ever been on a Kiss Cam?
No, we haven't been on one game that me and Brandy thought we were going to be on it, but it actually got the couple rows that are in front of us, but you could still see like our feet and stuff, or
Yeah.
like our knees and stuff where we were standing up.
And Patrick was like, "Let's just go ahead and kiss anyway."
Yeah, I mean that's what I was like. Hey, let's go ahead and do it because it's probably going to zoom up and stuff.
Yeah.
And also, I was like, hey, I was ready for it.
Y'all been married for a while, got 5
Yeah,
kids.
yeah.
Every opportunity you can kiss, you go for it. I
Yeah,
understand.
exactly.
What about you, Brian?
I mean, most of the time I'm up in the press box.
Oh, that's true.
They do at
If you start kissing people, then you're gonna get in trouble up there.
yeah. I mean, I'm not going to kiss Brad Nessler or anything like that, so
Yeah.
that's safe. But honestly, if we were on a Kiss Cam, I'd turn around to Christy and yell,
Yeah, just go for it.
you know it.
Yeah, that's what I expected for sure. I don't think Andrea and I have ever been on a Kiss Cam either.
But you would deliver it to her, no
Yeah.
problem.
Well, yeah, I mean, of course, you gotta. Or it'd be bad if I forgot what side she was on and went to the person at the next side.
Yeah.
That
Could
would
be
be
stone.
that would be yeah, that would be terrible. All right. What else you guys want to talk about today? What we got going on in anything local without getting on anything crazy controversial? Let's not,
Well, I mean, we're firing up for football season, right? What's the countdown, Brian?
Well, we're looking at August the 7th. A lot of teams, including the Jasper Vikings, are going to be having their meet days. And of course, right about a week after that, some are a little 8 days, but right after that, we're going to have a lot of Jamboree games.
Yep.
So we're
Yeah.
going to really ratchet it up here within the next 10 days.
What's our day for the Jamboree?
Is that the 13th?
The 15th, isn't it?
15th?
15th.
Yeah, I mean, we got one guy that's on the coaching staff. No, you're not on the coaching staff.
No, something on the media stuff, but around the program a lot.
And they'll be Jasper will be playing Gardendale in a jamboree, which should be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I imagine, like most jamborees, you'll probably see the starters out there for the first quarter or so, and then get some of the young guys in. And then I was at Dora had a fundraiser on Friday night, and it was a really cool event. They did it a lot like Jasper does, where they have a silent auction and dinner and everything. Tony from Green Top cooked the steaks. It was very good, and they raised a lot of money for the Dora program. And they said they're going to Oakman for a jamboree, and that'd be interesting.
Oh, wow.
I don't remember the last time Dora and Oakman have played each other.
Is that on that same Friday night?
It's on the same Friday night as the Jasper Gardendale game. So that should be interesting to see, and I'm sure there's several others that I don't have their schedule.
Yeah, with the Jasper and Gardendale one, it's a very, very good matchup there, and it's a good evaluator because, of course, you're not going to really see the full playbook in that aspect, but you're going to see, a good foundation and stuff of what they're building up towards, and so, I think it's going to be a good evaluation, especially on the defensive side. And all because a lot of the key players that kind of were contributors last year, have either graduated and all. So that's going to be a good little evaluation, I think, for the Vikings in that aspect and to be able to get them ready for the year. But there's a lot of excitement going around, and I haven't seen this much excitement since, like, the Bubba Davis era.
Yeah, that's true. Well, and, Brian Moore's second year, I would say, was super exciting. Because everybody thought, we got a chance this year. But, I mean, the Bubba Davis era, it was every year. You thought we can do something special, and I really think this team's got that aura around them of if things come together, they can do something.
Oh, yeah.
But it is a tough schedule, though. I mean, you're still bumping into people like Muscle Shoals and Hartselle and teams like that. So, I mean, that's the upper echelon there, too.
Well, JP, you just brought up Oakman playing Dora. Almost 53 years ago, 1971 was the last time Dora and Oakman. So if they have not played in jamborees, this will be the first game in over 50 years. That they played
I couldn't find that.
AHSS.
Does that exist?
Brian is the Walker County High School football.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, actually,
Good stuff.
Woody Wilson probably is.
I'll tell you.
I'll be his vice guy.
There
How's
you
that?
go. There you go.
About Oakman, one thing that I was really impressed with them when we had media day down there is those guys look jacked. I mean, you could tell that they have really been in the in the weight room and stuff, and you could tell that they have really put on the muscle, and they're going to bring the hammer. They're going to hit some people, and I think that they might be a sleeper for this upcoming year.
Yeah.
What games do we have for Oakman on the game of the week?
Oakman, the first week, Oakman will be playing Cordova.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
So that'll be a lot of fun to see
What's
that
coach's
game.
name down there at Oakman?
That's Coach Painter.
Yeah, Ben Painter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is his first season. He takes over after being a longtime assistant coach.
We do have Oakman Carbon Hill, I believe, and then there's another additional Oakman game.
Talk about that. Schedule
Both
coming
of
out.
those that'll come out, but I'm looking forward. Oakman's got a lot of potential. The problem is the fight for the playoff spots in that region.
It's a tough region.
Winfield, and Gordo are all in that region.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough group. And if people want to know who's playing who this season, the best way to do that is to be looking around at businesses in Jasper and around. We have our WJLX schedule poster that is now out and available. You can come pick it up at the station, and we're delivering them as we speak to different places around the county. So be sure to be looking for those and just grab you one while you're out. But it's got all the Walker County schools, Jasper, and Summit Christian included. So check those out, and definitely check out all the sponsors. We really appreciate them helping us to be able to do that this year. And then we do have
It's okay to do some sales.
advertising packages for our coverage. That's what I was actually about to bring up, was what our coverage is going to look like this year.
Yeah.
We've got Jasper football, and it'll be me and Woody Wilson on the call most days for that. I'm very non-committal these days. I plan on being at every game, but I mean, you never know when the heart might stop or I go blind suddenly.
We have contingencies.
Right,
When,
yes.
When I'm having to, call 911 and we're carting you out,
Yes.
Nick Norris is going to jump in.
They'll jump in there.
Drive over from the studio. if
Yes.
he's not already here.
Yes.
Because we've got Nick Norris.
And Nick would be better to just do it anyway, but I'm not letting him. This is my opportunity to shine, and I'm gonna freaking shine. Okay.
There you
We
go.
got a taste of it last year.
Yeah, but we'll do Jasper football every week, and then we're gonna have a Walker County game of the week that'll be on Country Legends 88.5. And that game, the broadcast team will typically be Brian and Zach McCullough, if I'm correct. And then we're going to have a scoreboard show every week where Nick Norris and Patrick Hanna will be jumping in there. And I'm sure Brian and I, when we get back from games, will talk for a few seconds. And Timmons is going to be kind of everywhere. And then we'll have a coaches show each week where we'll have Coach Reeves on every week. And then we'll probably, what we'll do is have a different county coach every week come in. And do 30 minutes with each one of them on probably Thursday nights.
There will be a Thursday night coaches show. We're locking down the details of that location. I don't want to put it out there just yet, but it is a historical place that we've done one before, that Brett had done one before. So
Right.
Looking to carry that on and looking forward to getting that locked down and announced really soon.
Right. And if anybody out there, you want to be involved, you want to be advertising on our shows, this is what you need to do. You need to call us at 205-221-2222. Or, what is that?
We got an email there, sales.
Email us, sales@WJLX1015.com. And we have packages that range from like $150 to $1,000. And we have an incredible amount of people who listen each week. Even people who are at the Jasper games, they've got their radios on and they're listening to us. I had so many people come up to me last year to tell me that kind of when I took over after Brett's passing. And it meant so much for me to know, hey, these people are they are tuned in and they're listening and they care what we say. And I think that's really cool.
I used to have a weekly show on here, and it got me out of a speeding ticket one time.
Boom! Yes!
I got pulled over,
There you
and he
go.
looked at my license. He was like, "Oh, you're Nick Norris. You do the game manager show." And I was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, well, just slow down."
See,
I was like, wow.
I told Timmons last week was the first time that I got recognized as the guy on the radio show. Because for life, I've been the newspaper guy or the wrestling guy. Now I'm the radio guy. I like it. It's a new part of my identity there.
The Jasper, the game, of going back to that, it's such an honor. When Johnny passed away, Brett gave it to me for a little bit, and people don't understand the amount of support that the Vikings have. Everybody's tuned in to listen to that, and it's a wonderful, but it's moving to be in that spot because Johnny and Woody had that for 40 years.
It's a legacy.
It
It's
is
a
a
legacy of local radio, and it means a lot to the community and people. It is a hard sell these days when I'm trying to help people understand that radio, especially local radio, is going nowhere.
Right, yeah.
What we're trying to do is continue on a legacy and support local athletics, and by God, we're doing it.
Right, yeah.
No matter what happens.
Yeah, and we're doing it in I think what we are doing is something that's a fresh take on local radio, but I think we also are kind of vintage and we go back to the old days of radio when it was so community-based. And, just like doing something like this, having people on, we've really been inviting the community into our studio a lot lately with different groups and things like that. I think this is what we're supposed to do. We're a part of the community, and the community can really get its identity from us. Like, if we're positive and we talk about the great things that are going on here, that's how people will feel about themselves, and there is a lot of weight put on what we say. There probably shouldn't be. But there's a lot of weight on what we say. And I love, like, with the sports stuff, being able to get student athletes on a microphone and hear them. Some of them might sound like they've never talked in public before, but they're learning.
Yes.
And it's such a cool thing for them, and it's a big deal for them, you know.
How different is it from the first media day that we did 8 years ago?
Oh yeah. Like if you look and see the way, even the coaches and the players, the way they talk the first time we did media day compared to now, it's like they're, you know, SEC professional caliber at this point compared to what they were back then.
People understand now. People understand the platform a little bit more, understand the capability of what we're able to do, but also understand the opportunity
Right.
that they have, like you said, to learn how to speak in public, to learn how to be confident about what you're saying.
Right.
That's not just the coaches, that's the players as well.
Yeah.
But, and the teachers, you're seeing them getting involved in coaching these kids up. I mean, I'm talking like, teachers that are teaching these kids these valuable life lessons.
Right, yeah,
You know?
yeah. Not that they're coaching them on the field, they're coaching them in life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, and that's the thing I was going to say too. You know, from me and Nick's standpoint, from being school teachers, you know, I can tell, especially with some of the Jasper guys and some of the Cordova guys that I've had at church, the maturity and the more confidence that they present theirself in public. They've got more self-confidence in their self from being able to have these opportunities, to be able to be on these platforms, to be able to speak. And it's just going to help them in life when they go for job interviews, when they get those when they go to college and trying to get into colleges and having those interviews. It's just going to help them in life in general. And when they look back, you know, they could say, you know, hey, it all started when I had this opportunity to be able to be on this local radio show and doing a media.
Yeah.
Because they basically made me feel comfortable. And every kid that came off there, you know, was very appreciative of us putting that on and shaking our hands and saying, hey, thank you for doing this. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I mean, that's one thing that I really love about our county is we've got some good kids.
Well, I was going to say, I don't know if they're good kids or not because I don't know them well enough, but they at least portrayed good kids that day.
Yeah.
And sometimes in the past, it's difficult for kids to portray a good kid, you know. But
Guys,
all those guys were great.
I think it's awesome if we embrace what's going on in our local communities because we all know what's happening in college football. Well, on Friday nights, that's still what we love about college football locally.
Right, yeah.
We don't have to worry about NILs and all the rest of that stuff. You just go out and support your local kids.
Yeah, it's just a pure form of the game, and it's fun, and it's good for the kids, it's good for the community, and, I mean, it's good for us. It's good for me. I know that.
Good for me.
No, I do think right now there is this generation of kids are really good kids. Like you go into a classroom and I don't know if this is your experience too, but like the kids are overwhelmingly respectful.
Oh, yeah.
And more so respectful to each other in a way that like even my generation wasn't. And these kids, like all these kids are working. They all have jobs now.
Yeah.
Like in a way that when I was in high school, some kids had jobs. I had one like right out of high school. The last school I was at, Cleveland, I'd say 80% of my students were working.
Yeah,
You know, if
yeah.
they were a 10th grade or older, and maybe it's the same for Jasper. I don't know yet, but I mean, these are. There's been some kind of shift where I mean, not like the kids have ever been bad. Kids have always been kids, but like
Right.
these are really like mature kids right now that I'm seeing.
I don't see as much of the, like, you know, when we were growing up, think of the movies like The Program and those kind of things where the kids were always, or like Varsity Blues, they're always out partying. And I feel like that was what our group of people did, you know, like it was but like the one guy in high school that worked, and it really worked, was a football player that graduated with me, but he had a kid as a junior, and he worked a full-time shift at Green Top and played football. I mean, he was like a grown man having to do things, you know.
Yeah.
It wasn't we're just working to work, and a lot of the kids do nowadays.
Yeah, and you see it like I think another thing too is when I was in high school, we were like the first kind of to have a lot of social media.
Oh, yeah.
And kids weren't smart enough to like mute themselves some online, so there was always these fights and people posting things they shouldn't. And I think now kids have pretty good media awareness.
Right,
And they
yeah.
just don't post like we did either.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know. I think these kids are way better than my generation was.
We didn't post anything. We had AOL.
Yeah.
Well, if you look at what the kids are doing now, they're making fun of the older generation because
Yeah.
they're like, oh, they're still posting stupid stuff.
Right. Yeah. Well, guys, anything else before we go? We got about 4 minutes before Woody has to take over.
Videos coming up this week with players. We'll have some coming up with Jasper. We'll also have Cordova Open coming up, and we're going to be filming more.
Well, everybody, if you've been watching or if you watch it on the replay on our Facebook page, let us know what you thought about today, because I think this is something that I'm probably going to try to do maybe on a weekly level.
What do you got coming up this week? You got a lot of stuff going on.
I got all kinds of people that are going to be here this week. Tomorrow, I've got Amy Bird from the Healing House that's going to come in, talk about the stuff that they do at the Healing House. On Wednesday, I have Cole Heitch. He's a realtor in town, but he's with Desperation Church. He's doing a big concert this Sunday that's raising money for a local girl who has a brain tumor that's really fighting that. On Thursday, I think Thursday will be a lot of fun. I've got Barry Bangers coming in, Brian Baker. He's a local DJ, and with me and him together, somebody's getting in trouble probably. And then
Fire up the old dump button.
yes, yeah, that's it. And then that's too far for me to reach. And then on Friday, I have I'm probably going to butcher her name, Riskan Souders. And she's a realtor as well, works with Justin Harbin's realty company. But the thing about her is that she's originally from the Philippines, and she cooks authentic Filipino food and sells it around town. And I hear it's delicious. I hope she's bringing dishes by here that morning.
What
but
do we have to do to make that happen?
I was about to say,
yeah, I think it could
you
probably
should turn that
just be
into a cooking show.
It could probably just be a little text that says, "Hey, be sure to bring some food."
Yeah.
But yeah, I think so. This week's packed, and a lot. I think it's a lot of cool people, and I've already got next week pretty well booked. So things are going positive here at Live at 9. But guys, thanks for listening in. Thanks you guys for joining me. I think it was a fun discussion. We'll try to get better at that.
We should have them to also be able to put in the comment section and all
Yeah.
an idea about what we could call ourselves. Like,
Oh
hey,
yes, definitely. Yeah, I mean, I don't think iCal is going to stick, but you know.
Hey, I do have a request.
So,
If we ever have a chance to do this and we can schedule it, let's do this with Heath Burns.
Oh, we'll
Oh,
get Heath
gosh.
Burns in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll definitely do that.
Because it'd be just a blast.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us again, and we'll see you tomorrow on Live at 9. Until then, check out Woody Wilson. He'll be here in just a minute as he starts class.
That's where I was hoping that we would eventually do something like that right there.
Well, thanks for having us on, man.
I hope
Yeah,
y'all had
that's
fun.
No, it was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. We'll just
You
wait
guys
for
are
you.
gonna have,
Hey, y'all,
you two are gonna have a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah,
Doing the
yeah, I'm
sport
looking forward to the sport.
Yeah.
Seriously,
yeah.
you two are gonna have a lot of fun with that.
We're gonna be Walker County's version of the Pat McAfee show.
Did you shit on the feed?